Hey, this is Matt Bergman, and I want to show you how to use a cool tool called Kaizena, which will allow you to leave audio comments in your students' Google Docs and Google presentations. First step would be to go to Kaizena.com and create a free account, which you can sign in with Google. Links up. You'll be prompted to give Kaizena access, and you want to accept that. You'll be prompted to your Kaizena dashboard, where you can create boxes where students will drop their Google Docs or Google presentations for you to leave comments. I created one called Principles of Management, but if you wanted to create another one, it's real easy. You just create a new box. Next, you'll need to share this particular link right here with your students through a tweet, a Google Plus share, or just simply copying and pasting and sharing it another way. So let's say that I'm a student and I want to drop off a document for my teacher, Mr. Bergman, to take a look at. What I would do is I would copy and paste that link that I shared with you earlier to my profile. It would take me right here to my teacher, Matt Bergman's profile, and it would give information about my teacher, and I would need to ask Matt Bergman for feedback. I would click on that. So this actually takes me to my Google Docs folder as a student. And so I can go through and I can choose a document. So I'm going to choose sample document right here, and I'm going to choose select. When I do that, I'm going to choose a box where I'm going to drop off my folder. So I'm a student, and I'm going to choose Principles of Management because I have Mr. Bergman for that. I'll click on Ask Matt Bergman for Feedback, and I'll automatically have my document dropped off in my teacher's folder. Now on the teacher's side, I'll get a prompt that my student just dropped off something that needs to take a look at. This is the document my student, Matt Bergman, left, and I'll go ahead and I'll open that up. When I open it up, I'll see this document, and I can actually have communication with my student by giving feedback. So I'm going to give feedback by simply highlighting right here. I can type in what is called a tag. Basically what a tag is anything that you may want to track. It could be a standard, it could be rubric criteria. For example, maybe this is a spelling error. So I'll leave that as that tag. I can rank this, okay, as a teacher. And then right here I can leave feedback in the form of an audio comment, an actual text comment, or a link. So for instance, maybe I want my student to take a look at a link, how to actually correct this error. I'm going to just leave a text error. I'll say, this is the wrong spelling. It should be blue. Okay, I'll go ahead and comment. All right, so if I'm a student, what exactly do I see? Well, I see that there's a comments box up here, and when I click on the comments box, it'll actually say, hey Matt, I'm using Kaizena to give you high quality feedback. To view my feedback here. So this right here is feedback from my teacher, and when I open that up, it'll automatically redirect me to the Kaizena board. So I can see the highlighted areas right here with feedback, and when I click on that, it'll actually bring up the actual comments right here, and you can leave feedback for your teacher. For instance, I just clicked right down here and I added another text comment to have a discussion with my teacher. Can you explain this to me? My teacher would then get a prompt, and they would be able to then leave a comment and give me the resources that I need. If this particular comment right here is resolved, I can always click on resolve, and then it'll mark it as resolved, and I'll go ahead and I'll change this right here. But just a great way to give feedback to students in the form of audio comments, text comments, and sharing hyperlinks in a very efficient way. And if your school is using Google Docs, it seamlessly integrates with Google Docs in order to provide some meaningful feedback. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. And it's also private too, which is so important. So this has been Matt Bergman, and please check out my blog at bergman-udl.blogspot.com.